breakfast sausage. Here I got about 10 pounds or so of freshly ground pork from that pig I processed earlier. I'm not going to give you my recipe, but here's all the dry ingredients. And yeah, there's plenty of recipes on the market you can find. You can use the pre-made mixes. I don't generally recommend it, but you can do what you want. In my opinion, it's always best. You're going to get the best results with fresh ingredients. These are all fresh. They haven't been sitting there for God knows how long, pre-mixed and swapping flavors. Whenever possible, I recommend actually using fresh ingredients, like fresh minced garlic or what have you. If your recipe calls for basil, use fresh basil, or fresh onion, or whatever you can. You're going to get the most flavor out of using fresh ingredients. But for this one, my breakfast sausage, it only calls for dry, so I'm not going to worry about it. Now, your best tools to mix this with are right here. You can use a mixer. You can run it through your grinder again with the seasonings mixed on top of it. It'll work. But to get the most, in my opinion, the most thorough mixing job, right here. You can adjust how much you mix. You're not going to over mix. That's a problem you get a lot. It breaks when you use a mixer or something mechanical, it's going to break all this meat down again, and it's going to eventually turn to mush if you keep mixing and over mix it. This way it still has the consistency you want. Your flavor profile is mixed in. You're not going to have any issues. So yeah, here we got, like I said, roughly 10 pounds, give or take. You're going to mix in your dry ingredients. This recipe was given to me by my butchering mentor, so that's why I'm not giving you the recipe. You guys go out and find your own. There's plenty, excuse me, there's plenty out there to find. Just experiment and find one you like. And this will work with any kind of meat, not just domestic hog. We're going to use 2 cups of water. I'm going to go 2.5 just because. Yeah, 2.5, probably good. Alright, now we just dig in. Let that liquid soak in to the bottom. And just mix it around with your hands, get the feel for it, get a nice visual on it to see. You're going to make a mess. I forgot to mention that part. So make sure you're doing it in a spot you can clean up. But what fun would it be if we weren't making a mess, right? Make sure you get all the way down to the bottom. Mix it up nice and even. You might see some clumps of seasoning here, there, and there. Just get in there and mix those in. You can kind of put them where you want to, doing it by hand. There you go. That is pretty damn well mixed. Now, now that you're all mixed up, generally, I like to, I've got an electric frying pan or something laying around. I usually try a little bit just to make sure it's how I want it. But I've done it enough times I know it should be good. So, yeah, from there, you can go onto your packaging. There's a few different ways to do it. I generally hand wrap. Anymore, I do cryovac for myself, just because one person is a lot easier than when you have 400 clients to do it for. The equipment doesn't cost quite as much for one person. So what I'll do is I'll take from here, and make it another dish, but sometimes it's better that way. You can more evenly break it up. Mix it into here, and then I will smash it evenly across. Spot didn't mix quite well enough. Mix it nice and even across. There. Then from there, I'll take and put a piece of butcher paper down. I'll turn this over and pull the pan off. Then you can cut it into roughly pound and a half packages. And then you can use it however you like. This is, like I said, just for bulk breakfast sausage. If you have the time and patience and the equipment, you can stuff it into links. For me, it's just as easy to do bulk. You can make it into patties. You can scramble it in with your eggs, whatever you're going to do. Yeah, so that's pretty much that. It's pretty basic. You just follow the instructions, find the recipe you want, or hell, be inventive, come up with your own. You know the basic profile of breakfast sausage: salt, sage, and a few other little odds and ends. I'm not going to give you too much else than that, because everybody has their own taste, and you can figure it out on your own. Alright guys, have a great one. Please like, subscribe, and share, and hope you learned something. Have a great day.